good. It's time to call the Elizabethton City Schools Board of Education regular meeting scheduled for December. I'd like to welcome everyone. At this time, if you'd please stand as we have a moment of silence followed by the pledge to the flag.
Please pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first item is to approve the consent agenda and the regular agenda. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion, I have a second.
Second.
Second. Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay, and now it's time for citizens to speak. We had no one asked to be recognized at this time, so we'll move on to special recognitions. First, I'm going to ask Mr. John Wright if he'd come forward and present recognition of the state cross-country qualifiers from Westside Elementary. Got a microphone, John? Over here. Thank you.
Not that I need one, but anyway. We have the Wildcat Runners at Westside, and we start up, right as soon as school starts up and try to get ready for the first race. But these kids, they're out there. It's the hottest part of the year. It's horrible, August, September, it's to be running. And but we ran all the way up through October. We had quite a few that qualified for the state cross-country meeting. That's in Knoxville. That was on October 23rd. And then not everybody ran the state that qualified, but I want to recognize a few that did. And when I call your name, if you guys could come on up here. Hanley Diaz. Wearing his medal here. Griffin Gardner, I don't think he's here. Stay on up here. We're going to get a picture. Sorry about that. Colin Whitehead. Kiana Adams, I don't think I saw her. Okay, but McKenna Everhart, and McKenna actually got 5th place in the JV race. Patricia Lingerfeld. And Wiley Steffi. Let's scooch you together here. And a 3 say Wildcats. 1, 2, 3. Wildcats.
Next, we have Dr. Tammy Markland, who has a special recognition for a special student.
Good evening. Yes, I want to recognize Ella Thompson. Come on up here, Ella. Ella's a second grader at Westside Elementary. She tested last Friday night for her black belt at Taekwondo, which she completed, yes. So yay to Ella. Part of that process was a service project that she had to complete, and she loves to read, and she chose to do a book drive for the Betsy Book Bus. So she asked for children to donate books to the bus. She collected over 375 books. And donated those to the bus, so we will be delivering those across the community this summer.
Congratulations to Ella. Thank you for your hard work. And next, Mr. Chris Berry from T.A. Duggar Junior High has a couple of things to recognize.
Guys, I'll start out saying we're just really proud of everybody at T.A. Duggar, especially the two groups that we're honoring tonight. First, we'll honor football, and then we'll go to cross country. But we just can't say enough good things. Our job is to create a strong feeder program for Elizabethton High School. We take that very serious, and we're just very lucky and blessed to have excellent students and also excellent coaches that do that. So first, I'm going to ask Coach Pittman, Coach Myers, and Coach Blevins to come up, and we will honor the football team.
Thank y'all for having us tonight. It means a whole lot to us. There's a lot of people to thank. I can't do it individually because I could literally talk all night about these kids and the people that have helped us. T.A. Duggar administration, thank y'all so much for always supporting us. That's Mr. Berry, Travis Williams, and Jason Carter. EHS faculty, T.A. Duggar faculty, for keeping us updated on these kids' grades. And we made it a point this year to really focus on grades. And the teachers did a great job emailing me and keeping us updated on grades. It's not always the best news in the world, but we need to know. We stay on top of that stuff. The Touchdown Club. The Touchdown Club is huge. You guys support us in so many different ways that we can't even talk about it all in one night. But keeping our guys fed. You guys like the Chick-fil-A and fundraising and you name it, keeping us busy, keeping us on our toes sometimes. Parents and guardians, it seems like you guys are always bringing them to us or coming to pick them up, one or the other. It takes a lot of effort from you guys, and I realize that with a daughter getting ready to go to middle school, and she's starting to get into sports too. So we understand what you guys do and the commitment that you've made. Coaches, I fully believe, and we have Coach Myers and Coach Blevins here. We had some coaches that couldn't make it tonight for other reasons. But I truly believe that we have the best middle school football coaching staff around, okay? And these guys work hard. They love the game. They love working with the kids, and it's just been a lot of fun. And obviously, the players. Now, you guys work way harder than I did, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. When I was in the sixth grade, I didn't start football until school started, okay? These guys start in the summer, in June. We go 3 days a week, first thing in the morning. Again, parents are bringing them. Parents are coming to get them. They just work really hard. They're great kids. They're so much fun to work with. And, you think about it, it seems like yesterday that we were just starting summer workouts, and now football season's been over, and now it's almost Christmas, so it just really flies by. So, you guys enjoy it while it lasts, I tell you. The accolades are, what come with success. We had 16 kids make all conference. We had an offensive player of the year and we had a defensive player of the year, okay? But man, I really appreciate the fact that the thing that we try to preach is team, team, team. Every team has good players. Every team has different levels of players, okay? But these kids really played as a team, okay? And I'm really proud of these guys because they really bought into that philosophy, okay? We have certain kids on the team that we could say, hey, go make every tackle. Your only job is to make the tackle. But we coach these kids up and we gave them jobs to do, and some of them weren't used to not making every tackle, but they were probably the reason someone else made a tackle, okay? And that's what we try to do, is just preach team, 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 team. Really fun group to coach. 8th graders, stand up, please. We don't have them all, but right here, this group right here, come on up here, guys. Hey, all I got to say is this. These guys, come on up here. There's only been, and I may be wrong, But there's only been 3 teams in T.A. Duggar football that have gone undefeated on both varsity and JV in the same season. It's only happened 3 times. This group right here is the 3rd time, and the rest of these guys. The interesting thing is, the 2nd time it happened, most of those kids have been involved in the last 3 state championship appearances. So hopefully, we can still have that sort of fortune. And I'm just really proud of them. We thank everybody. We thank y'all for having us tonight. We appreciate all your help, and we look forward to next season and seeing what these guys do. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey. Look at these former players. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Guys, get in front here.
Guys, make sure you can see the camera, okay? Make sure you can see the camera.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, Mr. Berry again, if you'll go ahead with your.
Next, I'd like to ask Coach Scott and Coach Dwight to come up and to recognize our cross-country team.
All right, my name is Coach Scott. This is Coach White. She's actually the head coach, but part of being the number 2 is you have to do stuff like this, actually. Be honest, I didn't know we were going to have to speak, but I'm going to wing it. Don't worry, I've been pretty good at winging it in the past. So I also want to start by thanking our administration. We get tremendous support, especially Coach Williams, our AD. Got us new uniforms this year that we were supposed to wear the last meet, but they weren't done right. So next year, I also want to thank Mr. Berry and Mr. Carter. But we did the same thing, we did a few workouts over the summer, but we start right in August, right in the heat of the summer, to come out and run every day at 3 o'clock. It takes a lot of endurance and stamina, but this has been, hands down, probably our best year to date, especially with our girls' team. Our worst finish this year for our girls was 4th. But our biggest accomplishment was we won the Trailblazer this year. We actually won the race as a team, and we also had the individual winner. I don't know if it's Vela here. Yeah, Vela Nave won that race, and we had 4 girls place in the top 10 and 5 in the top 20. But we also had good results. We were 3rd at Run for the Hills. We were 4th at Vendors Farm. Heartbreaking 3rd place finish at conference by 4 points to John Sevier. 2nd at Bristol Cross, and of course we won Trailblazer. We went to the state meet where we finished 35th as a team last year. This year we cracked the top 10 and got 8th. And of course, beating Ross Robinson and John Sevier this year was really special because, they are much bigger than we are, and we've struggled in the past. And one day maybe we'll beat Liberty Bell, but we can only hope. But I want to make some recognitions here. You're going to have to help me out with this. If you guys want to come up, actually, that would be great. Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't have everybody here, but we have Anna Cross. We have Helen Hackett. Helen, I don't know how many times you finished in the top 10 and top 5. You'll have to help me out just a little bit, but it was, I think, every race almost. Her little sister Jane, right behind her. Then we had 3 individual qualifiers for our boys team this year. Will Snodgrass, Judson Steffi, Jacob Jenkins could not be with us tonight, but the 3 of them as 8th graders, it's going to be sad to see them go. They've come out and they have worked their tails off for the last 3 years, and it's been a privilege to coach them. But we look forward to next year as well. And did I miss anything? Not bad for winging it, right?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, squeeze together there for a picture.
And I will say, coaches and runners, for history, people don't understand when you talk about beating Sevier and Robinson, who are historically dominant, and in Johnson City, Kingsport and Johnson City have produced some of the best high school runners in the nation, and that's who our kids run against. So congratulations on a job well done. So thank you. And at this time, if you need to go, you're free to go. But if you want to stay, we welcome you to hear our business, but we'll leave it up to you. Okay. All right. Thank you all for coming and bringing your children. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now it's time for the director's update.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Pless. Just wanted to start by saying again, congratulations to all the students that we recognized tonight. Just a small snippet of the outstanding students that we have. Again, with this tonight was kind of a focus on some extracurricular things, and of course, Ella, her tremendous accomplishment there, raising all, getting all those books for the book bus. So we're very appreciative of that. But we're just proud of all of the activities that our students are involved in. I had the opportunity recently to see our bands at the Christmas concert, which was fantastic. The parade, unfortunately, the rain kept the junior high band from being able to perform, but the high school band, once again, was phenomenal, especially given the conditions. I was able to go see the Addams Family production by the EHS Drama Club. Absolutely incredible. It was great. I've said this 2 or 3 different times. I just pinch myself every time, just thinking these are our kids from Elizabeth. I mean, it's phenomenal. I was unable to see the chorus Christmas concert, but I was able to go back and watch it on YouTube. Yeah. So if you've not seen it, you can go back. I think First Baptist Church did a great job of putting together a video of that on YouTube. So again, just another great night there as well. I want to thank the board for allowing me to go with several of you to the TSBA Leadership Conference last month. It was very informative. I think some of you may want to share your thoughts about that as well in a few minutes, but it was very beneficial for me, and again, I appreciate the opportunity to go as well. I want to mention that part of the consent agenda was to let you know that our audit report is in, and I think all of you have a copy of that with you, and I just want to point out that there was one school finding in the entire audit. When you think about all the financial transactions that go on at the school level as well as the central office level, and for there only to be one finding in the middle of a COVID year when people are quarantined, working from home, it's absolutely a phenomenal audit. So thanks to Ms. Wilson, all the finance staff here at the office, as well as the principals and bookkeepers, and it's a team effort to make that work. It's a team effort from teachers as well when they're doing collection logs for the various funds that they collect. So we're very, very proud of the hard work and the fact that the system values that and done such a great job on that. So also wanted to mention again, the EHS Alumni Association is up and running. Individuals may go to the school system website, and if they go to the About tab, and then there's a tab there for the Alumni Association, you can go there and register for that. Again, the board's done a great job. The alumni board's done a great job of getting that set up, and we're really excited about the opportunities, again, that's going to present for our current students, as well as building that connection from alumni that have moved on and done some tremendous things across the country. We are also in the process of working on planning for the back to school bash that we weren't able to do that last year, so we're working on putting all that back together to start that back in the fall. We'll have more information on that and dates and things like that and ways that people can get involved in that. It's one of the best things we've ever done to try to support students and prepare for the school year. So again, we'll be sharing more information about that in the coming weeks. 2 weeks ago, Dr. Lisa Coons from the Tennessee Department of Education visited Eastside Elementary School, and she had the opportunity to see a TN All-Core program in action, as well as They were able to see the Sound First literacy program being implemented in some classrooms. Staff did a great job. Again, just highlighting the fact that they were able to receive 5s this year and their growth, and just highlight the great work that's going on there. And really, that's, that she visited Eastside. She could have went to any school in the district and seen the great work that's going on. So we certainly appreciate her being there. There's also a chance that there's going to be some national recognition and a national publication for the work that's going on with TN Allcore. So very excited about that. Also today we had a visit from Megan McElroy, also from the State Department. She made a visit to West Side, and it's an interesting day, the last full day before Christmas break. So there were all kinds of activities going on, but she was very appreciative for us allowing her to come and visit. Same thing, very, very impressed with the work that's going on there, and so we appreciate her coming. We also had an opportunity to discuss our thoughts on the potential new funding formula for state education funding. Myself and Mr. Pless, along with Ms. Wilson and Mr. Cobb, the finance director for the city, and his assistant, Ms. Nidifer, we went today to a meeting at the Millennium Center to talk with the State Department about how that local match that goes with education funds, how that may fold into this new funding formula. So they asked us several questions on information that we feel like we may need to help that process and make sure that schools receive the funding that we need. And we want to make sure that the funding formula that's put forth does exactly what it says, which is support public education. And so we're excited and appreciative of the fact that they do want our input on that. And so we thank them for that opportunity. Last but not least, certainly want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We're so thankful again for the community in which we live in. I want to thank the board for your support this year, and I certainly wish you and your families a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's time for board members' report, and I know we had several people that went to Nashville with Mr. Van Huss. If anybody wants to share anything from that.
I'll share. This is only the second seminar that I attended, but honestly, the speakers were amazing. And the overall theme was not just to live, but thrive. And the speakers were right on key with everything that they said to help improve our school system. There was a superintendent that had recently gone through a school shooting, and it was just very informational, and it just appreciated the opportunity to go. It not only helped me to improve as a school board member, but I hope as a human overall. It was just a really good opportunity for us. But I'd also like to say, in addition to what you said about the Addams family, it was just, I was like you, I couldn't believe that I was watching high school students perform. It was just unbelievable. And Ms. Foster did it. It was just a very professional production. And today I went to First Baptist for the preschool choir, and oh my goodness, if that didn't get you in the Christmas spirit, those little Christmas dresses, and had Christopher when he was little in a big bow tie standing up there. But Miss Whitehead did a great job with that. It was just, and all the teachers and Mr. Thompson, it was just a really great production today.
And we actually had them up here at the central office a week ago tomorrow, and they sang Christmas carols, and then they decorated cookies and ate pizza, and the staff here helped with them. It was great. It was fantastic.
I bet that was fun.
Anybody
Yeah, and I
else?
appreciate the opportunity also to get to go, and also agree with, there's some wonderful speakers, but what I really enjoyed was the entertainment. There was some real talent. There's other schools that come, the ones that were singing and dancing, they were amazing. I think they were from Cleveland, Tennessee, if I'm correct, and then the next day they had performance from the band, and I don't remember what school they were from. Is Tullahoma, or what school were they from? But the entertainment was amazing, and the students are very talented, and it's always very informative. Had a couple of really good speakers. One that for sure, I can't remember that gentleman's name. He had you kind of emotional. You're kind of emotional, brother, because you're up 1 minute and down the minute. He was just a really amazing speaker, and I can't think of the gentleman's name. I should have wrote it down, but he's Hampton University up in Virginia, I believe. He was a neuroscience doctor. He was just a really, really good speaker, and
Dr. Wolf, was that?
I think that's right. I think it was.
That was his name. He was an amazing speaker. But I've been on the board for 8 years. This is the third one I've attended, and this one was just really, really well put together. It was good.
Good. Anybody else? All right.
And mine didn't go up the wrong way on the
Oh,
X-ray.
that's good. Mr. Wilson got back
We took care
safely.
of transportation.
Yes. Okay, next, and I haven't seen Mr. Simmerly. It's time for this City Council Liaison. I do not see Mr. Simmerly, so we'll move on to Student Liaison. You have anything with us? All right, Miss Maggie, who's...
She's ready for Christmas.
Ready for one half day
Half
tomorrow.
day.
And congratulations on acceptance to the University
Yes,
of Tennessee.
Big orange.
And, yes, we wish you well. So time for the regular agenda. First item on the regular agenda is to approve creation of a stipend for a coaching position for the Naval Academy program in the amount of $5,000. Do I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Motion and a second?
Second.
Second, okay. Anything you want to share
Yeah,
real quick?
just real quickly, this is a, just as it says, it's a stipend position. We have an individual that is a graduate of Elizabethton that is recently a retired Marine. And so what we would like to do is have this person come in and work with our students with the several drill teams that we have, and this would be after school. There's a portion that there may be some in school where he may help with some of the inventory and some things like that. So he'll just be another resource for Coach Presnell, and the program has been tremendous. They were able to lead the parade. They carried the colors in the Christmas parade. They presented colors at the football games, and so just the impact that's making on students, it's already being seen in less than a semester, and we just think this will further push that program along and meet the needs of the program. Again, it's a stipend position, and we had some stipends separated for each semester, and so part of this funding comes from that we already had set aside anyway.
Okay. Any questions? All right. Items to approve creation of a stipend coach position for the Naval Academy or Naval Cadet Program in the amount of $5,000. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And there are none. Next item is to approve proposed Elizabethton City Schools K through 12 calendar for the 2022-2023 school year. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion. I'll take one of those as a second. All right. Any explanation?
We had a couple tweaks on this. Dr. Newman, I think we switched a professional development day and a work day after Christmas break, and then we had to move. This year, for the first year, we had a regional professional development opportunity, and we were one of the host schools for that, and it was, I think, 8 districts across Northeast Tennessee that participated. So next year will be the second year of that. We expect that to grow and have more districts. And so we had to adjust the calendar for that day. We moved that to, I think it's the Monday after spring break. It's a professional development day for that regional PD. So I think.
It's fall break.
Fall break, I'm sorry. Yeah, fall break. My apologies. So it's in the fall after fall break. So that was the 3 changes from the calendar that's already been approved.
And we also moved the teacher conference day to the
That's right. We moved the parent-teacher conference day 1 week to avoid a home football game, just because sometimes that's challenging for people to cover all the needs for that. So we moved it 1 week.
Okay. All right. Items to approve proposed Elizabethton City Schools K through 12 calendar for the 2022-2023 school year. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. And any opposed? And there are none. Last item on the agenda. Approve purchase of a 2022 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD 4-wheel drive crew cab work truck from Freeland Automotive in the amount of $37,080. This amount is based on state contract pricing. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Motion and a second.
Second.
Second, all right.
Hey, so just to fill you in on this, we anticipated the need for an additional maintenance vehicle. The truck that this will replace the majority of the miles had reached 140,000 miles. The truck is 18 years old. We use this work truck for several different things. One big thing we do is it's equipped to handle a snowplow. So if we have a situation where we need to move snow, and it doesn't happen often, but when it does, if we've had a snow and we're trying to determine if we can go to school the next day, sometimes we try to move that snow as early as we can so that the sun has a chance to not only melt the remaining snow but also dry the asphalt, so we limit the opportunity for icing, the next night. So the truck that we currently have, I think, is a 150, and it's just not equipped to handle that heavy load. So this truck is bigger in order for us to be able to do that. But what we will be able to do is also maybe get a smaller snow plow to go on the existing truck. So now we would have two vehicles to help move snow. So this is, again, it replaced the majority of the miles that this older truck is currently being used for, but will also give us that vehicle to do some other things. For instance, we have a trailer that we pull, sometimes things to the dump and things like that. And this particular truck that we're currently using is just the point where it's just not in shape to be able to do that. So I don't know. I don't think we could go to the dealership and buy this truck for $37,000, any one of us personally. So again, that's based on state contract pricing.
A question.
Yes, sir.
The old truck that we had, is that the one that Mr. Haney drove?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
I think there's maybe some chickens hanging off in the back there.
18 years old, I'm just thinking.
What kind of lead time are you looking at to get this vehicle?
I think it will be built in March of 22, so I would, we're still waiting on a driver's ed vehicle. So we've been told that it'll be here to start the second semester, but we'll see. So March 22, so my thought is we'll be lucky to have it by next August. So, yeah.
But you got to do it now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the item is to approve purchase of a 2022 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD four-wheel drive crew cab work truck from Freeland Automotive in the amount of $37,080. That's based on state contract pricing. All those in favor say aye. Aye. And there aren't any opposed? None opposed. All right. The next announcement is first, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all, to students, parents, teachers, supervisors, administrators. You didn't think you could get to tomorrow, but you did. And we thank you for all your hard work, and we do hope it's a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. The next regularly scheduled board meeting will be held on Thursday, January 20th, 2022 at 5:30 here in the Mac Pierce Boardroom. Did I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
And a second?
Second.
Have a nice day. Have a great Christmas.
Hope you and your family